Hi, I'm Ksenia Turkova. In this video, I will analyze the manners of speech of Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. What do they have in common? This week, Donald Trump repeated his claim that he would be able to quickly end the war between Russia and Ukraine by speaking with Putin. In an interview with the Right Side Broadcasting Network, Trump once again said that the Russian invasion would never have started if he were still at the White House instead of Joe Biden. Trump said, "Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, I will have the disastrous war between Russia and Ukraine settled. It will be settled quickly." End of quote. He also added that he got along very well with Russian President Vladimir Putin, who would listen to him. This narrative, if not me, then who, is very often used by Putin. He includes it almost in every speech. However, while Trump talks about himself, I can finish the war, Putin expands on this concept. If not Russia, who else can save the world from war and moral degradation? Also, many times he repeated that Russia didn't start the war. Russia is going to end it. If you think about Putin's and Trump's biographies and where they came from, it will be hard to understand that they might have something in common in their language. Putin came from special services, from KGB. Trump is a business guy. Putin's image is an image of a secret agent. Trump's image is an image of a showman and, if you will, a salesman. But if you think about it, both for a salesman and a secret agent, the goal is the same: to recruit people or to make them buy what you are selling. That's why Putin and Trump use the same rhetorical tools in their speeches. Let's talk about those tools. The first tool I will call a bragging I. I'm a champion. I'm the best. I'm a stable genius. I can do it. I will do it, and so on. Before I came to the power, everything was falling apart, and once I became a president, I started to make this country great again. You know all this. Putin is not that blunt. He doesn't use the pronoun I that much, and sometimes even tries to avoid it, but the narrative is the same. Before I became president, the country was ruined, and he literally uses this expression, ruined country, talking about the evil 90s. He doesn't say it straight, but he shows people, look, I can fly with the birds, I can dive and find ancient emperors, I'm a real secret agent, I'm like James Bond. He's also boasting, but he's boasting cleverly, with fake modesty. By the way, Stalin was also known for that. And both of them like the verb do or done. I have done, we have done, I will do it, to show that they're not only talking, they're doing something. The second tool, and one of the most important ones, is repetition. Both Putin and Trump repeat the same words, phrases, and expressions over and over. We know how much Trump likes the word tremendous, for example. Putin does the same in each speech for years and much longer than Trump. He uses the same words and phrases. For example, he likes the word breakthrough very much. Some of his speeches contain dozens of cases of this word usage. Putin says that Russia needs a breakthrough, or that Russia has already made a breakthrough, and so on. One more example. For some reason, Putin likes expressions and metaphors about pigs. I don't know why. In one of the interviews with the Western journalists, he said that the journalist was grunting during the conversation. Why do they repeat the words and expressions? You remember we talked in the beginning about the image of a secret agent and an image of a salesman. What does a salesman need when they're trying to sell you, let's say, a vacuum cleaner? They would repeat the same words over and over until they persuade you to buy it. The third tool, the phrase, I don't want to say that, but I will. Both Putin and Trump use it to talk about their political opponents. So basically, they do say the things they don't want to say, and usually they are mean things. The fourth tool, devaluing the opponent. Do you remember how Trump said that Meryl Streep was one of the most overestimated American actresses? Putin does exactly the same. I told you about that in one of my videos. At one of the meetings with the Russian intelligentsia, the famous musician Yuri Shevchuk wanted to ask a question, and Putin said, excuse me, and who are you? Only because this musician was always in opposition to him. Finally, the fifth tool uses a wide range of outdated, sexist, homophobic, and racist jokes and comments. One of the most famous Trump phrases was about women and grabbing them by you-know-what. Putin made joking references to the sexual assault accusations against Israeli President Moshe Katsav. He turns out to be a really powerful guy, said Putin. He raped 10 women. Media also quoted Putin as saying, "We all envy him." Right before starting the full-scale war, Putin, talking about Ukraine, referred to a punk song about rape and necrophilia. However, Putin's sense of humor is getting really old, especially for the younger generations. They just don't understand that kind of joke. And for them, Putin now is more grandpa than macho. I'm Ksenia Turkova. Thanks for watching me, and don't forget to like and subscribe.